What's going on, my beautiful people from YouTube? I want to talk to you guys about three things. First, I got to address what's going on in the markets right now, maybe cover a little bit of news, tell you guys what's going on. Secondly, let's talk about opportunities, because this is the best time for you all to make money. Bear market to me equals opportunities everywhere. So let's talk about that. Third, I got to address that thumbnail, right? Because at the end of the day, I can't just put stuff up and not explain it. So I will explain the K300 and where we stand with that, a couple disclosures and things that people have asked me about. So I'll talk about that. I'll do the Flex Watch giveaway from the last video because I forgot to do that when I did that live. And for this video, if you guys want to keep your crypto safe, the little that you probably have left after everything just plummeted down, we're going to do a drawing for a SafePal wallet from this video. So all you got to do, as simple as it sounds, just leave a comment down below. And I always try to ask a question so I can be better informed as far as what you want. So if you answer this down below on the comments, where do you keep your crypto? Is it MetaMask? Is it a hardware wallet? Where do you like to keep your crypto? Is it crypto.com? If you haven't signed up for that, I got a link down below. You can sign up with Coinbase, all that stuff also down, right down below in the description. But I'm really curious, where do you keep your crypto? Because it's something that's kind of important. I actually want to hear from you, so I won't keep talking about that. I'm going to go right back to what I was talking about first. This bear market that we're in right now, I told you guys it's going to go up and down. It's going to go up and down, and it's going to fake people out over and over again. So that's a thing to watch for. Be careful. People are just making money on top of other people. Remember how I said that you got to be willing to sell everything. And when I say everything, I'm not talking about the amount. You got to be willing to sell those coins that you think are so near and dear to your heart, because, well, guess what? Other people will. And when they sell, they're going to make money on top of you. And then you're going to go, oh, it's low now, I'm going to buy a little bit more. And the price is going to pump. And they're going to sell again. You're going to do it over and over again. So this up and down is going to continue for a little while, in my opinion. Definitely not financial advice, but it's how these people make money on this space. It's so easy. When you have money, all you got to do is buy a little and sell a lot. And all of a sudden, you just made even more money. And I don't want that to happen to any of you guys. Two pieces of news that I think you guys should know about that's going on right now during this market. Yeah, we know about the UST that went down, Luna, that whole fiasco. Talking about stablecoins, UST just took a huge hit. There were billions worth of USDT sold. So Tether, billions sold, and the coin's still around. I am one of those skeptics. Yeah, I got a little bit of USDT, but I also have USDC. USDC is my preferred one, but I think USDT gets a bad rap because of all the scrutiny they've been under. They're like, do you actually have the money? Do you have the things that you say you have? So everything that's been going on with them, it's kind of sketchy, right? No, because there are billions of dollars worth of USDT sold, and it's still around and it's still stable. That's a really good sign. I don't keep any of my money in one pot. So I have a little bit of USDT. I have USDC. But the fact that this just happened and they're okay is huge. Now, talking about the mining aspect of it, big changes coming to mining when it comes to ETH. They have announced that they're ready to go this summer. Like, I know they say that all the time, 6 months away, 6 months away. This is not 6 months. They're talking about August. So that's right around the corner. So go ahead and mine as much as you possibly can with your GPUs. ETH is going to go proof of stake. And I am not a big fan of proof of stake, just because the security really depends on how much money you have. Look at what happened to Luna. Look at what happened to USDT. It's scary to me. I don't like a token that monopolizes money, in the sense that the more you have, the more you make. That's just not a way that I see crypto evolving forward. Yes, everybody's talking about being green. We got to be green. We got to make sure we're saving electricity. We don't want to spend too much electricity to, make crypto. Let's talk about renewables. There's other ways of getting around that. You don't have to burn stuff up to create crypto. There are other ways to do so, which is why, proof of work to me, it's through and through the best possible way for us to secure a network. Bitcoin's still around because of it. Litecoin, it's never gone down because of the proof of work system that they're under. Same thing with Kadena. That's a huge reason why the blockchain is so secure, is because it is a proof of work blockchain. So yeah, ETH is going that route. That's, I guess, the piece of news that I want to make sure I convey to you guys. And to me, it's important to understand what that means for miners. Your GPUs are not going to earn as much as they used to. So hopefully you've been able to, get your money back. The ROI was high enough on your GPUs where you made your money and you're using it for free from now on, because you're not going to be able to make as much money as you used to. Unless we have some crazy stuff going on with Flux. It's got to pump like crazy. Flux has to like just take off for your GPUs to be worthwhile. But that is besides the point. Let's talk about opportunities. And the opportunities I see here are the fact that you see manufacturers, you see people that are making devices drop their price. And that's something all of you should be watching for. Because let's talk about Helium, for example. Yeah, a Helium device at $600 might not make sense right now when the token price is low, when you're not earning as many coins as you used to. But if that Helium miner price drops tremendously, guess what? Totally worth it. So now is the time for you to look for deals. And that can be deals in mining equipment, which I'm always looking for. I love having a machine that makes money for me, a worker that doesn't talk back. That to me is ideal. And I don't know, maybe I'm stepping on some toes when I say I like workers working for me, but that's my mindset. I know there's plenty of people, and I won't say plenty, I will say most people are going to work a 9 to 5 for, I don't know, from the time that they get out of college until they die or try to retire at a late age. So you're talking about what, 40 years working somewhere, a 9 to 5, so that when you're done with those, those years, you can finally say, oh, now I'm going to retire. Just make enough money to retire and say, now I'm going to enjoy life, and boom, you're dead. That's not the life that I want to live. That's not the life that I believe any of us should be in. And to me, crypto is the answer to that. Crypto is what has allowed me to enjoy life more and more, not later, but now. It doesn't change my mindset necessarily to the point where I still save a ton. I still invest more than I spend, but I get to enjoy life. And that is what I want for all of you. Hopefully, if you've watched the channel for any amount of time, you understand that that's the goal. That's the sole purpose of why I'm here. I want to see you all happy. I want to see you all succeed. I want to see everybody not make the same mistakes I did. Like I shared on Twitter just yesterday that, I paid, what was it, 0.015 BTC for a few games on Humble Bundle. It's like $500 now. Like, I want to make sure you guys understand where we are, where we're possibly going, but most of all, that you can start enjoying life now, not later. Learn about crypto. That's my number one recommendation to anybody. I've had people ask me, what do I do with $1,000 if I want to invest in crypto? Well, spend it in some way that will allow you to learn. That's the thing, because practice makes not perfect. Practice will never make perfect, but practice will make better and better and better and better and better. And hopefully that betterment, you getting better, is not those 40 years of you getting better at some task that's going to make somebody else a bunch of money. And it's getting better and making yourself better. Maybe in the education of the field that you might be in, maybe a better, you call it husband, father, whatever it is. Make sure that you're spending your time wisely. And I am done spending my time to give something to somebody else. I'd much rather work for me, have my goals and my focus be towards the things that I care about. And this brings me to point number 3, which is this whole K300 ordeal. I've talked about it before, and I've explained it to you guys how I've said we when talking about Fastminers. And yes, it's a we, because they actually brought me on to help them get this thing accomplished. I'll share my screen, I'll tell you what it is, and then I'll explain it further. This is the K300. It is a Kadena miner. Kadena, like I mentioned earlier, it is a proof of work blockchain, which actually can scale. And the whole trifecta thing, not an issue. It can handle it. It knows what it's doing. It can scale, it's secure, and it's fast. And that's not something you can find in any other blockchain, which is why I like their, I like what they're doing. Are there hurdles that people have to overcome for KDA to pump even more? Yeah, absolutely. One of them is like PACT, the programming language that they use is proprietary and people have to learn it. So it might be a slower growth. I'm okay with that because I'm looking at this thing long term. Now, two prices for this miner. It's 20 grand or 10. And 20, you buy it outright, and the shipping date is set right now to between August and September. Again, I'm the biggest skeptic there is, so I'm always leaning towards a later date because there could be delays, and there are always delays. But there's also the $9,999. And this option here, not this one, but this one is the financing option, which is something that's kind of unheard of in the industry. What Fastminers is doing is actually financing your miner. So the total cost is going to be 25. This is super tiny print. So I'll just send you guys the link later and just talk about it so you guys can have a good understanding of this, because that's more important. They're financing the miner for you. They're hosting the miner for $25,000. It covers hosting for a whole year. It extends the warranty for 6 months, and it's all dreamy, right? And I have gotten message after message, comment after comment, not the bulk of it, but the negative stuff kind of matters sometimes. And I want to make sure I address some of those things, because it's okay. If you don't want to buy this, if you don't want to get in this pre-order, that's okay. If you don't have the money to buy it, you should not buy it. If you can't afford it, you should not buy it. If you don't believe in it, you should not buy it. I'm not sitting here telling you to buy this. What I want to do is tell you what it is and what it's all about. Over the last 6 months at least, we've been working with different research and development groups. Group number 3 did really well in what we requested. We decided to lock down and go with them. We have these chips almost ready. They're about to get printed right now. We've mined with our design. We've gotten things to where we know it works. It's just a matter of producing it. All the work, all the labor, all the me making less YouTube videos is because of this. And this is a perfect example of what I am doing with my time. Like I was saying before, my benefit out of this is changing the industry as a whole. And you're going to see people out there hate on this left and right. I don't expect this video to blow up, get that crazy amount of views or anything like that. And that's because there are plenty of people out there that are going to bash what we are doing. The price of $20,000 is really, really low. It's going to stay at that price, even if KDA pumps, at least for this first batch. And why do I say that? And why does that even matter? In crypto, it is very common for manufacturers to increase the price like crazy when there are surges on a token. That's a perfect example with Gold Shell. Take a look at how Gold Shell priced their miners. When they announced the KD6, they had a really high price tag, $65,000. Why? Because KDA was at an all-time high of $28. That's very easy to sell a miner at, when the token price is all the way up there. This goes against everything that we should do in crypto. Selling a high price ticket item in a bear market, that's not smart. That's okay, because we're not playing by the same rules anymore. And the reason I accepted to actually be part of this team was because we agreed not to play by the rules, because we decided that we are going to be different. We're going to do something different. Do I physically have this box right now? No, I don't. And I have people, say that, well, if it's real, show it to me. I can't. I have a chip and, that's not set up the same way and it's a different board, but this is the final product that's getting produced. But what I can tell you is that things are being done differently. What I can tell you is that the price fluctuation isn't going to be based on how much a token is being sold for. The price gouging won't happen here. And manufacturers will not like this. You're going to see negative things about the company, about the miner, because people are going to doubt it. And all I can say is that's okay. Change doesn't happen overnight, but change is happening. The price of the KD6 by Gold Shell, the people that actually bought it, like the people that are reselling it, they've dropped that price down. It's now $35,000. So they're going to have to adapt to something we're able to do. They weren't adapting before, they have to now. I've had comments about, well, none of the Chinese, forums and things know about what's going on here. Good. That's the point. It's been the point all along. The goal has not been for us to be, super public about what's going on. And then all of a sudden, everybody knows. No. We want to make sure that we knew what we were doing first. We wanted to solidify the design, make sure that we had things in order. Now that we do, we can talk about it. And no, you're not going to see, resellers, which is what, who you are, we're probably talking about. Chinese resellers, yeah. Manufacturers love them because they sell it to them in bulk and they resell it to everybody else. That's not happening here. We're selling directly to consumers. The retail investor is what we're interested in. We want to grow this network. And we're starting with Kadena. We're going to have even more products for, the KDA token. But that's how it should be. Right now, mining Bitcoin can be a hassle. The big boys are taking advantage of having the space, the low electricity cost, and we're trying to, have a way for retail investors to actually succeed in this thing. For retail investors to own a machine like this. That's why we're doing the financing. This is self-financing. Just hear this out as well. Please understand, we are not looking to go out, try to, grab money from somebody else to have this happen. No. It's money out of the company's pocket to be able to host your miner, to be able to have facilities to host your miner, to be able to get these prices as low as it is. So if you have something bad to say, that's okay. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to try to convince you to buy something you're not. I'm here to, when it comes to Fastminers specifically, my goal here is to put out a quality product. Something that people can look back and go, oh, wow, that was real. That was serious. I can't believe they were able to do that. That's all I'm trying to do. So if you have negative things to say, I'll hear it. Because at the end of the day, to me, it just tells me what I might need to work on. I'll take it as, criticism that I can build upon. So for the people that are talking about, am I going to make some hate videos about other people? No, I don't have to do that. Can I? Very easily. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my effort. I'm not going to allow other people to live rent-free in my head. That's where I stand with all of this. So I'm going to roll the credits and then we can do a giveaway. Here we go. All right, let's keep at it. It's going to be a real short and sweet one, but I want to make sure I get to draw some of you guys because there were barely any comments on this video, which I just asked, when will the market stop bleeding? Here's my URL. I put that in there. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to filter duplicates, and 3 plus 5, that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. Here we go. 66. I'm going to pick a random winner. Might be spam because they're bear market. I think it will end by October. Edgar, October sounds a little scary to me. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's a little sooner, but I mean, at this point, I don't doubt it. I don't think so, but I can't say you're wrong. Do me a favor, head on over to the Discord and open a ticket. There's so many scammers trying to impersonate me, leaving comments down below telling you to email them. Don't do it. They're trying to waste your time. They're trying to just piggyback and tell you, oh, send me this, send me that. Don't send people anything. Go to the Discord, open a ticket. And the reason why I do Discord and tickets, twofold. All the admins can actually see the tickets. So if I'm doing something wrong, my expectation is for those people to call me out on it. They have to call me out. It's only right. I mean, they're not admins on the Discord because they're just anybody. No, it's because I trust them to call me out if I do something wrong. And one more thing that I got to do, this is the last thing for this video. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to filter based on specific text. I'm going to do 2 of them here. I'm going to do bear market. And we're going to do 11. I'm going to get YouTube comments. All right, 32 of you guys wrote bear market on your comment. And this is always at the very end. I always do this. Let me see who we get. Aaron. Ooh, months. Dude, that's 2 years, bro. Well, anyway, you get an NFT. Open a ticket on the Discord channel and you get an NFT, bro. Let me see if I can get, somebody that's a little bit more positive. That doesn't mean you're wrong, dude. Bear market. Let's do, I don't know what, it's bull market. Let's see what we get now. 5, get YouTube comments. 20. Definitely the negative wins out in that one. What do we got? Oh, Arnold, you're gonna talk about 3 things. Bleeding will continue until a minimum of next year. That sounds terrible. Someone is a lot smarter one say people make lots of money during a bull market. Yeah. Life-changing wealth during a bear market. Bro, this is like words of wisdom right here. Arnold, dude, let me get you on the channel. Can we chat? Can we do like a little live thing? I should do one of those. If you guys, we'll do that. You just give me a great idea. Here's what if you answer this question as well and do a hashtag action interview, would you like to see regular people or, questions from you guys answered on the videos? If so, let me know. Just do hashtag action interview and I'll put that right down below so you know exactly how to spell it. I'm really just going to search for action, hashtag action to be safe, but action interview there. And I want to know that from you guys. And, I'll pick a few of you guys at the end of the next video. And I'll, in addition to that SafePal wallet that I'm giving away for that first question, I'll do NFTs. And let me see, what are we doing? We are in May. So at the end of the month, I'll go ahead and actually pick from the people who have action NFTs, and I'll do a drawing of $100. So win-win. Everybody wins, except for me. I'm losing money there. No, I'm totally kidding. Actually, I just got paid commissions from somebody, and they gave me $100, and that's the money that I'm gonna use to give it back to you guys. So it is what it is. It's been fun. It's been awesome. You guys are great. I'm gonna cut it here. Not gonna cut it short. I'm gonna cut it right spot. You guys already liked the video. I forgot to do that at the end of the video. Always do that. It's okay. Y'all are on point. No worries about that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.